Peace be with you. Welcome back to my channel for another video, another spiritual download. If this is the first time that you've come across my channel, I just want to greet you by saying, guess what? You're in for a treat. 9 times out of 10, Spirit guided you here for a confirmation. There's a high probability, a very high percentage by way of being 99.9% chance that Spirit has something here that needs to be clarified. Maybe you've been sitting with your higher self, working on your higher self, just asking for things to make sense, right? Maybe you want the math to start mathing, okay? By way of your spiritual journey. And this is why you're here. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Come on in and have a seat. I just want you to know that one of my spiritual disclaimers is 1, that you come in thinking for yourself. 2, that you come in with your higher self, your spirit team, your divine ancestors, so that you will know what information is for you and what is not for you. Just simply leave it for somebody else to take. Save yourself some time by way of your spiritual journey, and do that for yourself by way of gifting that to yourself. That is something that I ask that you do. However, 3, my other disclaimer and or request is that whatever energy you decide to come in, you keep it. With all that being said, whatever energy you decide to come in, I absolutely will support you in the energy today, tomorrow, most high willing. And after that, listen, come on in. If you're returning back to the channel, you are my soul tribe gang. You are my soul tribe gang. We're on the soul train. It's so cheesy. Can't you hear me smiling? Have you ever talked to somebody on the phone? You're like, oh my God, I can hear you smiling. You're my soul tribe. You're high vibrational. You're making it through these dark nights of the soul. You're doing everything that you need to do. Listen, everything is working out for the greater good of the soul tribe gang, because you are about the Most High's work by way of your gifts, by way of your purpose, right? By way of birthright and divine right. You're stepping into that energy, stepping into those beautiful shoes that only you can walk. You don't want to walk anybody's path. You've accepted who you are. You've accepted what you've had to go through up until this point by way of your shadows. And guess what? You just realized that the boogeyman by way of the shadows is not real. Listen, the veil has been lifted. There is no veil. Remember the time when you were going through the dark night of the soul and the veil was getting thin and thinner and just thinning, and it was doing its thing by way of you ascending, right? And then one day you just like, what the hell ever happened to the veil? It disappeared. Yeah, it did. It's non-existence. There is no veil, right? Okay. As they said in the Matrix, what did the little baby earth angels say to Neo? There is no spoon. Yeah, there is no veil, right? Once you eliminated the veil, honestly, you eliminated the shadows, you eliminated the devil. I'm gonna be honest. You just thought your way right on through this little yellow brick road. You're like, I'm in the Queen of Swords, King of Swords energy. I'm going to be wise with how I need to see this. It is time for me to unlock my wisdom. The Queen of Swords, King of Swords is a very wise energy, right? They're poised, they're confident, they're comfortable. Confident by way of what they know the Most High is telling them to do. And so they're obedient to that. This is where their Godfidence comes from, right? The Queen of Swords chooses her words wisely because she knows that the universe is always listening. Somebody could be speaking affirmations. I am wealthy. I am well. My body restores itself to its natural state of divinity and good health. A lot of you are starting to look a little younger. You're starting to feel the shift in the seasons by way of your ascension. If you're getting a little nasally, that's just ascension energy. You could be guided to change your diet by way of eliminating dairy, I just heard. That's for all of us, y'all. Something about that mucoid is going to help us transition into these seasons, I just heard, right? Yeah, eliminating what appeared to be seasonal allergies. What you realized every time you sneezed, it was just your body saying that something was in the atmosphere that you just absolutely did not need. Metaphysically speaking, at least. Listen, come on in and have a seat. Bring your whatever you want to bring. Some of you are just really drinking a lot of spring water, which I absolutely appreciate. That helps the vibration of the divine collective. Believe it or not, we all can feel it because we all are a reflection of one another. Some of you are coming in with your caramel macchiatos, your iced cup of whatever, and good stuff in your cup of joe. Why do people call coffee a cup of joe? I don't coffee, but I absolutely do espresso, okay? They need to put me on a Starbucks commercial. Shout out to Starbucks, wherever you are. I'm ready to do my commercial. Just send me my check and I'll be there, okay? I need makeup, I need cameras, I need lights, I need actions. Lights. I need lights. Girl, I know you love to show off, but I never thought that you would take it this far. What do I know? Flashing lights. What do I know? Baby, no. Listen, somebody is saying that right now. Like, listen, girl, listen, I know you love to show off. Somebody saying, boy, I know you love to show off, but I didn't think you would take it this far. You're an example of what survival looks like. Not even survival, but victory. Survival is like, ooh, what is that? I'm constantly surviving, in a state of survival. Oh, I'm done. No, this is the song that I'm channeling. You're a great example of what victory looks like. And somebody's learning from you that does not want to give you your flowers, does not want to give you your credit. But it's okay. They're like, I didn't know you would take it this far. Girl, I know you love to show off. And you're like, wait a minute, excuse me. I haven't been a girl in a long time. Number one, I haven't been a boy in a long time. Two, how did you not know that I would be showing off to said point by way of shining my light so effortlessly? Because this little light of mine, I'm absolutely going to let it shine. This is in my contract. Are you asking me to compromise my contract? Are you asking me to turn down my light? That's not an option. And even if you thought that it was, you were under the illusion that it was. Somebody's watching you be the great example, y'all. Listen, let's go ahead and dive into this energy. That was the prerequisite to the intro. There's somebody that was a newcomer and they're not going to make it past this point. I respect that energy. Thanks for stopping by. Listen, I call upon the highest of white light, Archangel Michael. Yeah, this is a lover. Here we go. I did not know it was going to be a love reading. Holy Spirit, divine ancestors. Yeah, listen, let me tell you something. In all seriousness, the fact that you are so radiant, that we are so radiant by way of our light, divine collective, earth angels, healers, we are so radiant in showing love that somebody is getting inspired who never wanted to be inspired and or give you credit. You have absolutely turned a hater into a full-blown lover, 24/7 and 365. This person is sitting back in the silence of themselves like, damn, this person really is a gift. This person really is somebody that was sent to me to help me, to love me in a way that I didn't even know what love was up until this point. Not only are you doing this for somebody in particular, divine collective, but you're doing this for a whole bunch of people that don't want to admit that you are out here as the great example of what the truth in love looks like. This is walking in truth and love for me. Ace of Swords and the Lovers, you know, the Ace of Swords is truth. The Lovers is love, self-love. Somebody does not want to admit it. It is the worst thing that they can do for themselves. For whatever reason, you just existing by way of showing all this light and love, even to people that have done things wrong to you, it's making this person look bad. Somebody wanted to prove that you weren't as loving as you came off. Somebody wanted to prove that you were fake, that you were phony. Yeah, they absolutely did. And now they have to admit that you are absolutely an earth angel. You're sent from the heavens above. They said, God sent me an angel from the heavens above, and then the angel came and they disrespected the angel, and that's why they're in the Nine of Swords. Somebody is like, honestly, just by way of you being an example, you're encouraging this person to come into the light. Whether you realize that or not, they're watching you. Yeah, judgment has been called. This person probably didn't even believe in the creator of all things up until meeting you. Again, the fact that you're walking in love and light is inspiring this person. They'll never tell you, and they don't necessarily have to. It doesn't matter. Because again, all praise is due to the Most High God. Let God get all the glory, right? Let the Most High get all that glory. So even if they never tell you, you're fine with that because you're saying my work here is through. All praises be to the Most High. Even if being a great example of what that love looks like consistently, right? It's about consistency. Doesn't mean that we don't get angry. But the fact that you're showing somebody better than you can tell them by way of being a great example is honestly leading them into the light. Page of Wands could be very, very significant, okay, by way of passion. Passion for children, showing children how to do this. And when I get Page of Wands, I get underdeveloped, arrested development as adults, children of the world, passions, remembering why they started, remembering what they're here to do. The Wands is going to always give me fire when I think of Wands. Page is like the children of the world, the passion and the love that you have for the children of all humanity. We're all children in the eyes of the Creator, right? Be it 8 to 80. You're still very much a child. This is causing a lot of inner conflict for this person that wanted to prove that you were everything, but they did everything up under the sun to try to throw you off of this light, to put your light out, I'm hearing. Yeah. Now you're showing this person better than you can tell them. Even if these are people that you had to 8 of Cups, meaning walk away from, they're still very much learning from you by way of being a great example. Okay? Yeah. Somebody's watching people celebrate you, people that deserve you. They're watching you get what is deserving by way of you being a great example of love. Again, for some people, love is an idea. Okay? And whatever that idea of love was before you showed up, Divine Collective, whoever's lives this is that you're touching, you changed how they see love. You changed their idea. You're thrusting them into an awakening, again, without even realizing it, because you really are being about your Father's work when people are watching and even when they're not. This is inspiring somebody to grow and go through a transformation. That Death card is letting me know that this person has no other choice but to transform. Okay? You could, you could absolutely be preserving your energy for those people that really want to do the work. Like you're wise, you're noble. This Ace of Swords is like, listen, I am helping people by way of being an example, by way of being with my soul tribe, helping people that are really ready to do this spiritual work and be about the work and ascend to their higher good. So anybody that is not, that is in this inner turmoil and or inner conflict with self, my time here with you is up, and I've already given you all that I can give you. But as I walk away, I've given you great examples of what love looks like by way of kindness, patience, balance, giving, loving, kind. Somebody's trying to run from their karma. 4 of Pentacles, you're now holding back your energy because you're saying, you know what? I'm being guided by spirit to move towards people that really want help, that really appreciate my love, and that are giving me genuine love. Listen, this is the Wheel of Fortune. As above, so below. What goes around comes around. So if anything, this person is really understanding how people are seeing them, because they're watching you and they have this feeling about you that they don't even want to admit as of yet, not even to themselves. It is forcing them to ask themselves, if I see this person and this earth angel this way, then how do people see me? By way of my inability to heal and my inner conflict, by way of me really trying my hardest to prove that love isn't real, even if love is a person, okay? By way of the virtues, temperance, kindness, that's what represents love. It is the love that the Creator gives us all, that we are being asked to give to our brother, our sister, and all of mankind. It doesn't mean to be foolish. It means to be wise with that Ace of Swords, right? The 3 of Cups, this person's watching you being celebrated by people who appreciate your love. They're watching you move forward. The Knight of Swords is courage. They're watching you have courage and they're copying you. You are a good example of what the divine looks like in the physical because you have the characteristics of the Most High. Wow. Divine Collective. This is beautiful energy. Show me what else I need to see, please and thank you. Show me. Archangel Michael, please and thank you. Yeah. Person wants to come in and make some type of offer, but what they're needing to realize is that they have to go within first. And this is where that inner conflict is coming from. Because whoever these people, places, and things are, they're still coming up underdeveloped by way of arresting their development. They want to know how you got all this love and forgiveness. They know that you have a story where people done things to you wrong. You have every reason in your human mind's eye and human right to be angry, bitter, mad, aggressive, just out of your mind, right? So now they're trying to come in and make a love offer, but they're still trying to circumvent the process. What does that mean? They don't want to go directly to source. They want to come in and appear to be what it is that you need by way of offering you a gift, but you're underdeveloped. You're not fully grown. You've not mastered your pain. You've not mastered your shadow. You've not mastered yourself. You cannot sit here with us. And we're not saying it in a way that we're being arrogant. We're saying it in a way is that your spirit is just not lining up. It's just out of order, law and order for you to be here. You're going to have to go and do that work. Now, listen, I'm going to continue on my path to let you know that I was sent by the Most High God, even when I didn't realize I was being sent by the Most High God. But now that I know I'm being held accountable to be about my spiritual work, to be on this path and be about my Father's work. So in that, I have to be this great example, even if I don't realize that I am. It's a lot of pressure, no pressure, divine collective, but people are watching the way that you move. They're watching how you do what it is that you do. You're giving them an example of what love looks like. I can tell you all day, hey, love is patient, love is kind, love is this, but not give you anything where my actions are speaking louder than my words. It is, I can show you better than I can tell you, because apparently we couldn't have a conversation if I had to walk away from you. So whatever it took to inspire you to go through this transformation, all praise is due to the Most High God, even if that means that I have to go away from you indefinitely and close out this chapter. But what you cannot do, what you will not do, is come in here with these little breadcrumb offers, with this little bitty baby cup of love, when you've yet to learn how to like yourself and love yourself and or forgive yourself for what it is that you've done. Not just to me, because what you thought you did to me, obviously, the Most High is saying, my chosen, you're not even supposed to touch them. They can't be touched. So what you thought you did to me, you actually did to yourself. I'm going to need you to show yourself that love. Meanwhile, you are the gift. You are the gift, divine collective. You are the gift. Some people are like, oh my God, I'm praying for a blessing. The divine collective is saying, you know what? Why don't I just go out and be a blessing to somebody? Right? You see a little old lady in the store and she's in one of those little scooters and those carts and she can't reach that ranch on the top shelf that she really, really wants, and it has to be Hidden Valley. Why not just stop and help her? Hey, do you need some help? Why not be a blessing? Right? Not because the cameras are on you, but because really it feels really good, don't it? Just to be about your Father's work. You felt that in your soul, because I feel it in my soul. Right? The being, to be, it's actively breathing, being the living word. I can tell you all day, but the words that I'm speaking, I have to show action in that. This person's in the 9 of Swords because they have to admit some things about themselves that they don't like. They're still blinded to the truth. The light that you shine is absolutely too bright, but it is illuminating their darkness, which is forcing them to, not even forcing them to, you're helping them understand free will. They're willing to change now, but you can't rush this process. That's like baking some bread and taking it out before it's done. Baby, you're not done. You're still a knight. Okay. Meanwhile, collective, you are the Queen of Cups. A lot of water has been coming up in the divine collective energy with all signs, y'all. Overall, we are water. We are the givers of life. Okay. By way of this age of Aquarius. Yeah, everything is fine. 10 of Swords is letting us know that everything is fine. This person is like, show me how you did that. And we're like, what are you talking about? Everybody's betrayed you. Everybody's talked about you. You've had to go through so much. You had to make it through a rough childhood. I see that you're not exempt. I now am coming into the understanding that you're an earth angel. But how did you do that? How do you stay in this Queen of Cups energy and not be bitter, mad, and sad over what has happened? Because they don't understand that what has happened was divinely orchestrated to happen. Like I needed that on my path. We needed that, right? And the Most High is like, because you're doing my work, you're on my payroll, the universe is paying you out your rightful share of kindness, goodness, loving. Like this is not always money, okay? Even though by way of stability, we need money to be stable in the world, okay? Absolutely. But this is about paying you back by way of kindness, right? The same thing that happened to me when I needed somebody. Somebody was really, really kind to me. And I'm like, wow, I did this for somebody else. I saw my good karma come back when somebody was like, no, you don't have to pay me. And I'm like, wow, I saw my good karma just come back. And I just smiled because I knew that I was encountering an earth angel. Yeah, we all have decisions. This is about free will. You can go left, you can go right. You can keep going back in your mind's eye if you want to. But really, that's an illusion. You can't change what's already happened. The Three of Wands is somebody thinking about what is to come. Three of Wands is giving me gazing upon the horizon energy, Divine Collective. Like thinking what it is that you want, seeing it, having that vision. You understand the energy that I cannot be what it is that I cannot see. You're walking in faith. You are walking in faith. The Fool, even when it looks like I've played the fool, right? Everybody plays the fool sometimes. There's no exception to the rule. Listen, baby. Everybody plays the fool. They told us we were stupid. They told us we were crazy. Now we're very vibrant, not curbing our enthusiasm because we deserve to smile after all of what we've been through. You are coming up as the High Priestess. Let's look as though we're surprised. Oh my God, look at us. Following our intuition. Look at us shining so brightly. Look at us getting this Nine of Cups, being about this spiritual work. Listen, look at my soul tribe. Hey, soul tribe, 10 of Cups. These are the angels that I keep seeing in my mind's eye, all white, no red. They're just, everything is white. Judgment angels, deliverance angels. We cried out to the heavens. We cried out to the creator of all things. And the creator said, keep being a great example of what it is that I need to happen in the world. And I promise you, your foot will never stumble. I promise you, you will never suffer from premature death. I promise you that your enemy will never, ever have the victory over you. These are promises, right? Unwavering promises. Woo. Show me what else I need to see for this beautiful Divine Collective as we sit up here and have this beautiful conversation in spiritual court. Everybody plays the fool. 7 of Wands is your divine ancestors stepping up, fighting for you. Please, wherever you are, stop and just give a moment to your beautiful divine ancestors for fighting for you. Thank you, Most High, for my beautiful divine ancestors. Those people that have come before me to pave the way, they paid in blood, sweat, and tears. Give them peace in the spirit realm. Give them peace. Let them rest in peace, knowing that I am now doing what it is that maybe they could not have completed. I am accepting my assignment. Meanwhile, your enemy is still somewhere being sneaky and deceptive. But guess what? That don't even concern you. You starve this energy. This energy is starving for you to give it some type of energy. Why? Because that is the illusion behind the 10 of Swords, 2 of Swords energy, and 7 of Swords, sneaky and deceptive betrayal. It's an illusion. The enemy was like, how can I take this light? Oh, let me attack the children. Oh, let me attack her husband. Oh, let me attack her work. Oh, let me attack her money. Right? All the while, it was never divinely orchestrated for your enemy to take you out. They played the shadow game only to realize that you're comfortable with what has happened to you at age 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Right? Yeah. They know what it is. They know what it is. They understand. Somebody could be wearing red. Red. If your ancestors are guiding you to do something, your spirit guides, do it. If you're being guided to go somewhere, do it. Be obedient. If you're being guided to wear a certain color, do it. Be obedient in that. This is about the first mind. You know, sometimes you get a hunch. Sometimes it's really silent. It's a silent whisper of what it is that you're supposed to do. Do that. Because Spirit is saying, listen, I'm guiding you. Your inner spirit, your Holy Spirit, Divine Collective is a compass. It tells you go left, go right, buy those shoes, don't buy those shoes. Because at every step of the way, by way of just going down this yellow brick road, you have to be mindful as to whether or not you're operating out of fear and or faith. And you cannot serve two masters. A little fly just came around. Why? Because you are the example. People are watching. They can't believe it. They're like, wow. It says that your enemy will be embarrassed after they see you walk in this beautiful love and light. They'll be embarrassed about the things they said about you, what they've done to you. It will be like hot coals on their head. Your enemy will be and is your footstool. But I don't even think our walk is banking on us being encouraged and or enthusiastic about knowing that the enemy is our footstool. We could care less. Like, I don't need you to be my footstool. But they're saying, listen, I'm at your feet. I'm at your mercy. But listen, you're not at my mercy. You're going to need to take that up with my Abba. Listen, 4 cups. Somebody's in heavy regret. Losing sleep because you're not losing sleep. Losing sleep because you're still walking in love. Losing sleep because you're still going about your divine path. They have to admit at some point that they are the bad guy. And somebody's got to be the bad guy. And some of these people didn't even realize they were the bad guy. Some of these people wanted you to be the bad guy so bad. They did. And you're everything but. You're a whole earth angel out here. Excuse me. Excuse me. I was going to say you're everything but. You're an entire earth angel out here. Listen. Page of Pentacles are the children are the gift. The children are the future. Do not let anything distract you from your children. Be about your father's work, toil and labor. While you out here working in the light, people were really working to put you in darkness and or to slander your name and or just to mess up your light. They wanted smudges on you. They wanted things to go bad. They wanted everybody not to love you. And now what it is it's a reflection of their own inner demons. These people are being forced to look at themselves. Yeah, they are. Okay? Because you're like, I'm not mad at you. I'm good. Yeah, it's all good. This was a plan that was never meant to prosper. Yeah, okay, the weapons have been formed. Oh, hey, weapons. But the Most High says, I promise you they won't prosper. A promise is a promise. Not I think, I might, I want. A promise is a promise. It's a spiritual contract with my Abba. It is what it is. Listen. The Empress is here. And we're moving forward. Now, you know, my beautiful divine collective, you're a divine masculine. You can absolutely embody the Empress energy. Yeah, that's how we rolling. This is so good that can y'all tell how it just brought me down? Like, not brought me down, but calmed me down. Like, this energy is so good by way of what the angels are telling me. And look at what's at the bottom of the deck. Spiritual gurus. Listen, we're so high ranked, y'all, that in the ethers, people are just looking at us. It's like the universe and the Most High is saying, okay, this is the example. So y'all were down here in chaos, fighting each other, lusting over each other's wives, putting money before people, killing, stealing, and destroying, being everything that I told you. El Waswas, Hashatan, anything that aligns itself with darkness was. You're being everything but that. So when the judgment comes, you cannot say that I did not give you an example of how to be, because I sent my earth angels. They are the great example. So in the ethers, right? You know, when people get spiritual assignments and they're like, well, can you give me an example? We're the example. Shh. Lord, have mercy. No pressure, because I really feel like we're doing this because it's just a beautiful way to be. Why wouldn't you want to be happy and loving on people and having peace and joy in the world? Why not? Doesn't that feel really good? We're not even being the example because we're like, hey, look at us. We're the example. No, we're being the example because it feels really good to be lined up with your higher good and watch your Father take control of your life. There's no victory here for these people that are going to suffer in judgment, even though we know it's coming, even though we were getting a little tired of the damn energy. We like, look, excuse my language, but on the side note, can we have a real commercial break? We was like, look, bitch, I'm being nice. You better leave me alone. This is how slow to our anger we were being. Okay, like really, we were slow to our anger. So when you call judgment, it was like a wrath came down because these people are leaving you no other choice. You're like, look, I'm here to love, man. Stop. But you understand the dynamics of what you're here to do. You understand that the person that is doing the kicking, doing the betrayal, is hurting more than anybody because they're a slave to things that they don't even know what it is they're doing. Forgive them, Father, for they know not what they do. Forgive them. But now that time of forgive them, Father, for they know not what they do, that time is come and gone. We're under judgment, boo. It's out of our hands. 3022, just as I said, that balance is being restored by way of the Libran energy. You know, Virgo is still encouraging you to repent and go within and leave your wicked ways and sin no more. Like, what else you want us to do? Look at your world. You done already ran through the world going to and fro, tearing up your earth. And now we got to come and put balance by way of the universal law and clean up all this junk. There's so many cards here. I don't even know what to say. Yeah, balance. We are the great example. We are the teachers. We are the leaders. And we're leading with a lot of dignity, a lot of great humility and respect for all people that truly are really wanting to come to the truth. Period. There's really nothing else to say. The Emperor is a leader. The Emperor keeps coming up because it gives me the helmet of salvation. Aries rules the head. Your crown. You're crowning. You're getting a crown of glory. You have a crown of glory, Divine Collective. So shall it be and so it is. Listen, this is the reading. This was beautiful. Did we have any commercial breaks? I don't know. I'm not exactly sure. But this reading was absolutely essential. I do know that for a fact. I love you, Divine Collective. I thank you for everything that you're doing. Thank you for your beautiful prayers. You know, the gang stalkers are still out there barking. Starve the energy. They're dying for your energy. They're starved. They need attention. Ignore them. This time of which we're in, listen, that is petty intrigue. And the intrigue is petty for them, not us. On a larger scale of things, we can see things from places and or areas and the ethers from the higher ups. We're seeing things from a higher perspective that if they only understood the time and what must be done, they would tread really lightly by way of staying in this 9 of Swords, 7 of Swords energy. You know, hurt people. They feel as though they have the right to hurt people. It's a wrap. Needless to say, this is your message. Wherever you are on this beautiful planet, guess what? I know a lot's going on. Before these things balance out by way of this Virgo and or Libran energy and the new moon, listen, it's going to look a little ugly, but we all know that we have faith that surpasses understanding. And I promise you, Divine Collective, this place is still a very beautiful place. Why? The Most High says because you're in it and you are the great example. Until the next video, I love you. Peace be with you.